How's it going, Cock here? Welcome back to NHL 21. Your Arizona Coyotes. We are back in the desert after a pretty lackluster playoff run. I don't even know if you could consider it to be a playoff run. It was a playoff foot in the door, I suppose. But I'll take it. I'm very impressed with this team, and I'm really impressed with the direction we're going and the players we have. So today, before we get into it, I am back, and I got the root beer. Let's see if this works. Hold on. Let me see if you can hear this. Oh yeah. And it's not some A&W. It's that good glass bottle cane sugar. It's a Boylan Bottling Company root beer. Very good root beer. If you've never had it, try and find it. I find it at Publix. So now that we got the root beer product placement out of the way, I figure let's jump right into this. Not a sponsor, by the way. Not obviously. First order of business is, what is our cap going to be? The internal cap this year is going to be $81 million, which the cap is right now $87 million. So we are getting a big boost of, I think it's 5, right? It's up from 76 to 81. That's $5 million. So we're getting a big boost of $5 million, but we're still $6 million under the year 2 salary cap. So year 3, and I believe it has, the new year 3 cap has not kicked in yet. I believe it's going to go up even more. But you see that profit down there? We made $21 million last year. So we got some breathing room, which is really nice because it's going to allow us to re-sign our players, because pretty much the only players of importance and the only ones who are willing to re-sign with us are Scott Lott and Dominic Simone and Lawson Krause. We also have Dryden Hunt coming off the books here. Let me get into the view contracts, and then I'll talk about this more in depth. Here we go. Let's do all expiring. So yeah, we got Scott Lawton, who wants to re-sign. Dominic Simone wants to re-sign. Lawson Krause wants to re-sign. Combined, that's like what, it's like $8 million cap space, or no, 7 something, whatever. I'm not going to do the math on the fly right now. It's a lot of money, but I can't imagine any of them are going to ask for a raise. In fact, I believe I did it last episode. Scott Lawton actually wants less money, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. That might have been from the end of last episode. If not, I don't know where I got that from. Lawson Krause, I can't imagine wants anything more. Dominic Simone, how much more could he want? Dryden Hunt, who cares? Tyler Pitlick, who cares? That's a lot of money coming off with, it's $2.5 million essentially, or yeah, right on the money, pretty much. $2.5 million gone off the books because of Dryden Hunt and Tyler Pitlick. Oh, I've lost connection to the internet apparently. Huh. All right, interesting. Whatever. We'll move on. JJ Paterka can be re-signed, but well, actually, hold on. Let me stop and go on a tangent. You know how this goes. Does he not have stats? He played in the ICE in 2020, and he had. Ooh, that's not good. He had 5. We're gonna leave him. He's not up until next year. We're gonna let him play another year. He's a 62 overall. He's not gonna play in the AHL. But yeah, like I said, like just forwards. Sorry, that's all skaters. There are no defensemen up on our team. All of our AHL, all of our NHL defensemen are signed. And then the only goalie we have back up is Marcus Hogberg, who's expiring because even though. Hold on. Got to remember how to navigate stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you have to watch this. All right. Even though Ilya Samsonov is up, we do have him signed for 1 extra year at $4.8 million. Aiden Hill still on a great deal. And then, okay, here we go. In the system. And then Kaapo Kähkönen is signed for a long time, which I believe I actually did off camera. I looked through this, doing the research, seeing who was available, how much they wanted. I think that might be where I saw the Scott Lawton thing. But Kaapo Kähkönen, I believe, did I? I don't even remember. No, I didn't. I didn't offer him a contract. I must have done that in the last episode. God, it's been a while since I recorded that last episode, so my apologies. I've had a new computer, or I got to put together a new computer and been kind of moving desk and everything, and so it's been actually quite a few weeks since I recorded that. I did edit it recently, but it's not as fresh in the mind as when you just record it. Yeah, so Kaapo Kähkönen is re-signed for a while, so he's fine. And then we really... I mean, what's the point in bringing back Hogberg? You've got Prosvetov and Tendek and Kähkönen and... oh, Jesus. God, I've apparently forgotten how to play the game in the time since I recorded last as well. And Samsonov and Hill. There's really no reason to re-sign Hogberg. As much as I like him, I mean, he wasn't even good. Okay. What is our team? Oh, no, wait. What is that? Bell. Oh, he never played for... What? Oh, that's right. He was part of that crazy deal where we got the Scott Laughton deal, wasn't he? Or some... I don't even... Or we traded for him from Ottawa? That's what it was. We traded for him from Ottawa at the trade deadline. And never played him because we don't need him. So yeah, no reason worrying about re-signing him. He does want to come back though. He could be pretty smart to bring back, just from the perspective of what if we have to bring Kähkönen up to the NHL. And what if we traded Kähkönen, or not traded Kähkönen? What if we kept Kähkönen because he's on a cheaper deal? God, I keep pressing the wrong trigger. And then we traded Adin Hill, who's a little better, but I don't know. I think maybe Kähkönen and Hill are the same age. All our goalies are 25. Wow, okay, interesting. Didn't mean for that to happen. I don't know. That's a decision for later, I think. I think the answer is we sign Hogberg because he doesn't want any money. Yeah, he wants a 1-year deal, 2-way deal. I'm going to sign him because it's not going to cost us anything. And just for injuries. Okay, sorry. I got way off track, like I said I would. Getting back to it, we got Scott Laughton's, Dominic Simone, and Lawson Krause, and we have plenty of money to re-sign them, even if they want the same money, even if they want a bit of a raise, actually, I believe. So Dominic Simone, I think, is important. Oh, he wants a big raise. I think that's too much money. I think that's too much money for Simone. Lawson Krause can't really say anything, though, because he's an RFA. So I vote Lawson Krause. We give him 1 year, so he's still an RFA. We give him let's give him 1.3 for 1 year, just to bring him back. And he's still an RFA, so we still have rights and bargaining and control over him the next year. So that maybe if he kind of plateaus, he might want maybe less money. I mean, he's only 79. But maybe he thinks he's going to grow. I don't know. We'll see. Dominic Simone, that's just too much money. I'm sorry. I can't justify that. I have had to change of heart. I talked a lot of crap about this guy last year. But for 3.175 for 2 years, well, actually, he just wants 3 points. Wow, he's so easy. Okay. All right. 3.175 for 2 years. He wants that for 1 or 2. He wants 3.3 for 3 years. And then he wants 3.25 for 4. Do we just give him 3 years? That's still less money. I don't hate this because, and here's my reasoning. So I want to go into year 3 with pretty much the same team, except for a few things. The reason for this is because I think our core is here, and our core is also young and growing. Not necessarily all our players. OEL obviously is outside that, and there's a few other players. Olofsson's kind of what he is. He is what he is, and we have a few other players. But the team how good this team is next year depends entirely on how much Rupp, Keller, Hayton, and Chikrin grow. So if we don't do any better in year 3, if we don't maybe win a round or something, or just absolutely like blow it out of the water in the regular season, like win the division and put up a better fight than 5 games, we have to do better. That's what I'm saying. Like if we don't do any better, we're gonna have to change some stuff in going into year 4. But that a little bit extra money does afford us the right to maybe a little bit better players. And with that money, I want to re-sign. This is what I've decided to do. I want to re-sign Scott Laughton because he actually wants a pay cut. And he's an 84 overall. He's rated as a 3rd line scoring forward. But he's good enough to play on a 2nd line, I think. Like a not very good 2nd line, to be fair, but still play on a 2nd line. And that helps us because we need Barrett Hayton to grow. And Barrett Hayton, I believe, is 22 years old. And I want Hayton and Laughton down the middle because Laughton is actually, he will end up being cheaper than Dvorak. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at here, is that going into the draft, I want to look for a trade for a 2nd line left winger or a left winger. It could be a first, but we're starting off as a 2nd. If the right players out there, we'll maybe go for them as a 1st line left winger. And I'm willing to trade Dvorak, Garland, like I said last episode, and then picks. And something to push Gurionov down the lineup because I just don't think he performed pretty well, but I don't think he's good enough as a 2nd line winger. So basically, I'm trying to find a replacement for either Garland or Gurionov, because if it's a 1st line winger we end up going, we're probably gonna have to trade more than Garland, and Gurionov will probably be part of that package. So I'm essentially looking for someone to replace Gurionov or Garland, depending. So if I can find somebody to put Garland down to the 3rd line, or someone to just replace not Olofsson on the 1st line, but replace or a player of like Keller type, 89, 90 type, like a 1st line caliber player who can play on our 2nd line and really like just put in goals with Rupp playing on that 2nd line. That's the plan. So yeah, that's what's available at the trade, not at the trade deadline, excuse me, at the draft. We do have a lot of picks. We have, I think, 3 or 4 seconds and 2 or 3 firsts. So that was just a long way of saying I'm going to re-sign Laughton, and I want to get rid of Dvorak, Garland, maybe Gurionov. Like I said last time, Garland's got to be gone. He didn't have a good year, and Fisher is kind of him, but better. So yeah, that let's see what we can get Laughton here for. If we could get him 3x3, that'd be pretty good. Because basically, if we can get him for 3 years, if we can get him for 3 years, that would put Hayton at 25. And by then we're going to know what Hayton is, and we're going to know if we can put Hayton on the 2nd, or he'll be a player. So do we go with 4? Because if we give him 4 years, we could get him for a little cheaper. We could probably give him $12 million over 4 years. And that takes him until he's 31. And then even if we reach that year 3 and like the team is still bad, or the team isn't doing what I want it to do, if we're not living up to my expectations by that point, then that gives us an extra year of maneuverability for trading him, where he's under our control and we can trade him. So I think 4 years makes a little more sense. So we're going to try 4 years at $3 million just to see how it goes. So we're going to try this. I'm going to offer him a contract extension. It shouldn't take me too long to decide about your offer. Talk to you in a bit. All right. And then Simone is gone. I can't afford him. Plain and simple. McCartney, Pitlick, Peterka. Oh, I do actually have to sign Peterka. I'm sorry. I'm not even in the re-sign phase yet. I'm dumb. I forget how the game works. I'm sorry. I've forgotten how the game works, is what I should say. So we need to get into the thing. It still helps to be able to re-sign those guys. Marcus Hogberg re-signed. Oh, he's still like... Oh, yeah, this was a glitch last year, right? Like, you'd get a player and they'd still show their old colors. Yeah, because we got him from... Yeah, because him and Kaapo Kakkonen, Lawson Krause. Yeah, so now, like, all our players are re-signed, pretty much, right? And we go into... Actually, there's no way... Okay, it does have our total... Well, that's total salary, though. Not, like, cap. Wait. What is our salary? Oh, it's total, not main. No, that is main roster. What? That's wild. Dominic Simone, you want too much. I'm sorry. I'd love to have Simone back, but I don't know. I don't know why the salary caps, our salary is that high. That's weird. Maybe it's I don't know. Let's just advance today. I'm gonna drink some more of that root beer. It looks like we're gonna have Nashville in the finals. Yeah, Nashville sweeps Vancouver in the Western Conference. It's a 2-2 series out east, though. Or over east? No one says out east. It's always out west. Come on, let's go. Columbus with a big win. Does that mean they tie it? Is that the series tied? Columbus comes back and wins. So that means we will have a guaranteed new Stanley Cup champion. A first-time Stanley Cup champion, no matter what. That's pretty cool. It's always cool when that happens. I guess, I don't know. Let's just sim to the draft because we're not going to see who plays each and every series. That'd be stupid. The Nashville Predators and the Belleville Senators. That means we took Hogberg off of like a Calder Cup winning team and never played him. Poor guy. Okay, well, the maximum salary cap has gone up another $3.5 million. So see, like the NHL has come out of the COVID recession really well. Like I said in year 2. I don't know, set ticket prices, auto assign all. Whatever. I don't care. All right. Come on, let's get in here. Okay, here's the draft lottery. Ottawa goes. Ooh, Ottawa. It's a good year to be an Ottawa Senators fan. A lot to be hopeful for up here. Ottawa, LA, Washington, Calgary, Minnesota. Okay, so Ottawa jumped, and other than that, yeah, Detroit, Minnesota, 2 picks in the top 10. That's not bad at all. Detroit just missed out on 2 picks in the top 10. Colorado finished. Wow, a lot of weird teams that you wouldn't think. I guess. Okay, let's. I guess let's check this draft class. You heard me bitching the other episode. I think it was 2 episodes ago about the scouting. I guess you have to watch it a lot more closely than you did last time. I don't know. Whatever. You retire players. Let's see who's retiring. Patty Marleau, 1,800 games played. Ryan Suter, 1,800 games played and almost 600 goals. He could have scored 600. He was pretty close. If he'd come back, not for 1 year, but maybe if he played a couple years, I don't know. Ryan Suter, UC Jokinen, Brent Seabrook's gone. Oh, man. Matt Molson. Ron Hainsey, the legend Ron Hainsey. Wojtek, right? Wojtek Wolczyk. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. I'm not. Wojciech Wolski is Canadian. Why? Call me surprised. Okay, I thought he was not Czech. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna stop before I offend somebody. Okay, Brad Richardson, Justin Applicator. No, you know how this goes. Goalies. Oh, I guess I should check our players. Curtis McElhaney. Really, Jeff Satkoff. Oh, Jeff Glass, the best goalie in the KHL. Hold on. Let's find ourselves. No goalies, no skaters. Okay, yeah, so nobody from us. All right. Come on. Ryan Suter is now a coach. Congratulations. Oh, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare. I missed that he retired. Coach retirement. Oh, Arizona and Tucson, right? Oh no, Tiro Blomqvist. Okay, well. I'm not doing that. We're just gonna go in. We're gonna actually try and make some trades is what we're gonna try and do. Is there a trade? Yeah, let's team management, trade block. Can I not adjust trade block? Here we go. All right, we're putting. Okay, we are not wanting to get rid of Peterka. We want to get rid of. Oh, Gurionov has a lot of value. Why does Casey Suzuki? Okay, I don't understand how this works. Okay, we're gonna put Gurionov. We're gonna put Garland. Garland's a right winger, isn't he? Yes, Garland is a right winger, and then we want center Christian Dvorak. Yeah, see, look at our centers. Like, I think it makes total sense to get. I don't know why Casey Suzuki is, but Casey Suzuki is fourth line. I think Scott Lawton and Barrett Hayton kind of flip flopping as like a middle six center core. Like, we've got 2 middle six centers. We don't need a third one who's a $1.5 million more expensive. I mean, like, I get Dvorak is most definitely a better player, but. Lawton's cheaper. I don't know. Jeremy Bracco's still down there. Malatesta. Okay, yeah. And then what picks do we have? I actually want to double check. We have. Oh my God. Okay. Why do they do this? I don't want them sorted by trade value. I want them sorted. Oh my God. Okay, we have 2 firsts. I can't read this shit. We have 2 firsts, 3 seconds, 1/3, 3/4, 1/5, 1/6, and 1/7. Yeah, okay. And our want is a second line forward. Okay, but I want specifically, I don't need defensemen. I want very specifically, I want a forward who's a first. I want first liner. I want first line forward. Is there no way to like sort just like I only want a left winger? That's weird. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna get into this draft. And we're gonna see who's available. There's no way to. Yeah, they can't make trades out here before we get in. All right, well, we're going into the 2022 NHL entry draft. The Ottawa Senators. Oh, it's the new logo. They updated it. Calgary Flames as well, right? Did any other teams change logos? I don't know, but we are picking 29th and 25th. Not exactly world beater positions. We'll see. Oh no, not offer trade. Okay, let's see who's available. We want left wingers. Ooh, Ricard Raquel. Oh, Ricard Raquel's on like he's 5 years at 7.735. That's still not bad for Ricard Raquel. But they just re-signed him. They're not going to want to get rid of him. Jeff Skinner was on the team. Let's stop sorting by left wingers. Let's see who's available first. Bugstad, Deneau, Henrique. No thanks. Kyle Kaiser he's a goalie, isn't he? Hargrave, he must be a goalie. Jakob Markstrom is a goalie for sure. Laurent Boissois, definitely a goalie. Nybeck, McTavish. Excuse me, man. None of these teams. Man, a root beer's getting to me. I'm losing the battle. All right. Come on. I want like a first liner. I want somebody who's worth it. Gustav Nyquist is pretty good, but I mean he's no better than Gurionov. Same thing with like Marcus Johansson's not a 90. I'm sorry. Philip Broberg. Heponiemi is a center, and he's also young. I don't want like a prospect. I'm looking for like, come on. I guess I'm looking in the wrong places. Where's like Brendan Gallagher, Alex Galchenyuk? Where's Gallagher? Why is Gallagher so bad? Shit, man. Am I just like, I'm screwed over by like Fog of War. Maybe I need to turn Fog of War off. Maybe that's just, I should just turn Fog of War off. I should just give up, turn it off, because I don't want to spend an hour every day going through and like setting the stupid scouts. That's what I'm trying to say. Setting like scouts out to be like Vander Kane, Michael Stone. Yeah, the defenseman. Yeah, figures. Furland, Beagle, Roussel. Shocker. Who would have ever thought that those deals would come back to bite you? Certainly not me. Chandler Stevenson is not that good. Jakob Vrana is essentially... Wow, okay. Okie dokley. Looks like we're going to have to be like trying to trade for like Ricard Raquel. I just don't see a... First of all, I don't even know what like anybody's thing is. First overall is Lyles, something G Lyles. Man, they don't have like anybody on the trade block. There's no like. Let's find me a trade. Let's find a trade for center Christian Dvorak. And left winger Connor Garland. Oh, he's a right winger. I always forget that. I'm getting it messed up again. Connor Garland. And then this feature sucks anyway. It doesn't even work. The 29th pick. Find trade. No trades found. Okie dokley. Okay, well, that didn't really do anything. So there's no trades to make. Like, we can try and trade for, like... Yeah, this is what we can do. We can, like, try and trade for Ricard Raquel. And that's pretty much it. Well, there are other options, but... Kolosov... Who was bad? Like, I don't even have, like, I guess teams are buyers. Who's selling? The Blue Jackets are sellers. Why? Because they lost in the Stanley Cup final? Pierre-Luc Dubois would be sick. Alexander Texier would be freaking amazing. Nick Schmaltz, no thanks. Hold on. Do they not have any actual... No, they don't have any actual left wingers. Okay. Interesting. Max Domi, Pierre-Luc Dubois for 7 years. Wow. You know what I think might end up happening here? Sorry for that. That was really loud. I think maybe the best thing to do is like trade like Dvorak for like Broberg and a pick, and then hold on to Garland. I don't know. I mean, this is just me spitballing. I mean, I'm about to do it too, or try it, but because yeah, like Hamilton and Ekman Larson are kind of old. Murray is kind of old. Get like guys that can be ready in like 3, 4, 5 years. Right? Because Dougie Hamilton's up like next year. No, he's up in 3. I don't know. We need guys who are like 19. Then Philip Broberg's a 76. He's 20 years old. I don't know. Philip, well, we're about to get kicked out for the pick, but would they be interested in Dvorak for Broberg? Hold on. Is there any other good defensemen, young players with really high ceilings the teams are interested in getting rid of? Well, there might be, but I won't know about it because I didn't scout everybody before the draft, which is a bit of an inconvenience. Come on, let's find some players. Broberg, like Broberg's a name I know. Sarah Noel, Heineman, Martin Ferk. Yeah, I don't want to like go out and trade for Marcus Johansson. I mean, come on. Philip Broberg, Brendan Gallagher, Tyler Toffoli, but he's a right winger, right? Yeah, he's a right winger, and he's also no better than Gurionov. I think we might just have to see who makes the free agency. I think we just maybe trade. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna trade Dvorak, who's a pretty young center. What, he's 25 or 26? Oh, do they not want him? Of course they don't want him. Come on. He's 26. Dvorak, who is 26 and is a good... I guess that they don't need a center. Do they? Who plays center on this? I mean, obviously, like McDavid, Draisaitl, Brassard. Yeah, but like Draisaitl plays... Come on. Draisaitl plays the... He plays... what does Draisaitl play? He plays wing. He plays wing on McDavid's wing. Did they trade Nugent Hopkins? Yeah, they must have gotten rid of Nugent Hopkins. Oh, come on. You guys need another forward. Dvorak plays center, and does he play another position? No, he just plays center. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, let's try Dvorak for Broberg. Trade accepted. Okay, just 1 for 1. Trades 1 for 1. That's a good... Like, that makes sense. And then we'll try and find a left winger. Like a top flight left winger. I don't know. Or another top flight wing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of forgot about Jaden Schwartz. How long is he on the team? For 3 years. Okay, well... Okay, well, then that just makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, because Gurionov's right. Yeah, because Rupp and Gurionov are on the right. So maybe we actually need a right winger. Did I ever think about that? Okay, maybe I'm just dumb. Hold on. I mean, still no one wants to get rid of anybody, so it doesn't really matter, but are there any like right wingers anybody has that are any good? Because that's like the real question here. Anthony Mantha on Nashville, but they just won the cup. They're not going to get rid of him. Alexander Holtz. Oh, there's a Stoll and a McNaughton. Yeah, after I look around, hold on. Let me let's I don't know, Calgary. Does Calgary even still have Johnny Gaudreau? Yeah, they do, and he's like worth nothing. Why is he worth so little? Oh, his contract's ending. That's why. Ah, I see now. Yeah, we're gonna wait until the resign. Not the resign. We're gonna wait until free agency, and then we're gonna see how all this shakes out. Because we needed to get rid of Dvorak because now we actually have the right amount of players. We can trade guys for picks. Teams are still always looking. There's always a rebuilder who can give us somebody, and I don't know. You know how it goes. So let's just, yeah, because okay, let me just double check. Let me make sure. We still got a healthy group of centers here. I mean, like, there's 5 NHL caliber Senators. I think that the Ottawa Senators look like they're trying to find 4 or 5 NHL caliber Senators as well. But yeah, Centers. God, I can't talk. Why do I keep saying Senators? Yeah, so Centers look fine. Yeah, we even have like Ruzicka who's coming up, Steenbergen. Like, yeah, like Tomek Simone's gone, so is Dryden Hunt. But left wingers, you know, Lawson Krause, Jaden Schwartz, Victor Olofsson, Rylan Rupp, Dennis Gurionov, Christian Fischer, Connor Garland. Yeah. I just don't. So really, all we could do is Dvorak. I think we look in free agency. We have the goalies. We have defensemen. There's no reason to even look for defensemen. I think the answer here is maybe another winger. And even then, I don't know, like, maybe if it's at the cost of Schwartz. I'm not sure. Maybe I was trying to get too good too soon. I don't know. I mean, that's not really a thing, but I think we take what we just did and we ride with it. I'm gonna now shut up and I'm gonna sim up to our draft pick. Try and draft some players. I don't know. Apparently, there's no scouting in this game at all. The scout recommendation is this Erskine kid, Clayton Erskine from HC Sparta Praha in Extraliga. Dmitry Frolov, who's a sniper. He scored 4 goals and 4 assists and a -1 in 34 games as a 17-year-old in Russia. His strengths are his physical play, his offensive instincts, and his defensive zone play. Similar style to Henrik Zetterberg, his ETA is 3 years. No report on Liam Arnsby. No report. Oh, Scott Hartnell. So I don't want Henrik Zetterberg or Scott Hartnell. Erskine, similar to Ryan McDonough. But I think Erskine or McMillan, one of these guys, they'll still be there. I think we got to get Frolov. All right, we're going Frolov because we also have the pick 3 picks later or whatever. Arnsby, sim options. They took Ward. Erskine. Yeah, they took Erskine, the defenseman. So yeah, now we're down to McMillan and Dundas, Burkholz and Ingqvist, Nicholas Ingqvist. Aiden Dundas has nothing that we have about him. The SHL. See, this is the difference. Like, yeah, Bryce McMillan scored 1 point, but he was a +9. That's weird. He scored 1 point as an 18-year-old against men. Dundas. I just Ingqvist is a playmaker. He's got elite speed. We're going with Ingqvist then, because I don't know. I want fast players. I want to be wheeling and dealing down the ice when we're hitting on them Canadian boys. You know what I'm saying? Soon to pick 42. I'm just gonna do the first 2 rounds, then we're gonna actually no. I should just skip this because it's literally me just guessing at players. Yanni Luhavara. Yeah, I said that right. I'm sure. The pick 19 in the 20th round. We want Vernaski. Oh, we're gonna get Jesus Bimbridge. He's a gym. 50th overall. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Oh, and we have the next one too. Oh no, we don't. Oh, they just wanted to trade it. Sorry, I don't know how this works. I've forgotten. Like I said. Teravainen is still there. Lindholm. We don't have any more gyms, do we? There's no more gyms. Teravainen. Mika Teravainen played again in La Liga or Liga. For Saipa. For La Pinranta Saipa. Sure, I said that one right too. Or Isaac Lutzer. Man, all these kids are playing in Liga. Or Lindholm. These are all wingers. Pakaslati, Antti Pakaslati. He's got great character, great passing. 17 years old. It's a +12 in Liga. I don't know. Plus minus is not a good stat. I think the answer is the defenseman. We haven't taken a defenseman. It's this into the second round. All right, now we are out of the first round. So I will be right back after a message from... No, there's no sponsors. I will be right back after I finish drafting all these players. All right, we end up with this group of characters, this motley crew. We did get Gaudreau. I knew it would happen. I've mentioned it several times. I wanted Gaudreau, and I went out and got him, boys and girls. Yeah, with the 211th pick, we went out and got B. Gaudreau. We also got Daig, Erickson. We got a couple defensemen. We got a couple goalies. You know, late round drafting stuff. Just find a position throw a dart at the board, kind of hope it works out. Got Nichushkin there. I'm excited about those first 5 guys, though. Just see how they play out. I believe Nichushkin is the goalie I grabbed. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the goalie. So we'll have to watch him. I mean, we kind of looks like we have our goalie of the future. I can't even think of his name. I'm such a bad GM. I don't even remember anybody's name. Whatever. Who cares? Let's just get to this re-sign phase. Oh, God. We got to re-sign coaches. All right. I offered coaches and scouts and all that stuff. So today is re-sign day. We're going to stop the simulation. And then go to contracts. I don't think that there's anything really important. No, it's all just housekeeping, I believe. I could be proven wrong. Let me double check that. Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I was talking earlier. I forgot that the year rolled over. So like Jaden Schwartz and Dougie Hamilton are up in 2 years. So they're up at the end of next year, at the end of year 4. So that could be an area to improve, is potentially left wing. Maybe ship out Jaden Schwartz. Just he does 1 year here as the best year of his career and then gets sent off. I don't know. That might be on the table. It all depends on who's available in free agency, what I decide, because I do want to get another winger, or upgrade a winger, not necessarily get one. We'll also have to see who's available on the trade market as a winger. You know, maybe somebody like Rickard Rakell might be on the trade deadline. I don't know. You never know. So we got to wait until we check it out. Also, our players. Clayton Keller's a 92 now. Seems like Olofsson and Gurion have capped out around 85. Barrett Hayton still. Actually, have they grown yet? No, I'm sorry. They wouldn't have grown. I am struggling. You can tell it's been a while since I recorded. Let me just get in here. Let me get into expiring. Yeah, Dryden Hunt doesn't even want to re-sign. Dominic Simone does want to re-sign. I'm not giving you that much money. Release. I don't believe that there are any goalies. Nope. Forwards. Now that's all expiring. Yeah, we do have a couple players. We do have Ben McCartney, and John Jason Peterka. And we're going to offer a contract to John Jason Peterka. A 3-year deal at $0.8 million entry level. This guy can go kick rocks. I don't really care, but Peterka at least has a little trade value. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean that. All right, there we go. So our projected spend right now is $73.87 million, and we have 6 contract spots open. I don't believe any of those are goalies. I think we might have too many goalies. We have 5 or 6. I think you're only allowed 6, right? Yeah, we do have some space. I mean, we have $8 million or $7.23 million, something like that, to go out and get a player. We also have some money that can be sent off if we want to, in the form of Connor Garland, who's up at the end of the year anyway, in the form of potentially Aiden Hill was $1 million. We could pull up Kaapo Kakkonen. There's a bit of money here that can be kind of moved around. We'll have to see what we even need to do. Check our goalies. Yeah, I mean, all the goalies are fine. Everything's good. All the goalies next year are not fine. I don't know if you saw that, but next year it's bad. Yeah, so ideally suited to my skills. I'm not entirely... Okay, you accept. Shut up. Yeah. Yes, are you all fine? I just re-signed everybody. Yeah, we're happy to accept. Happy to accept. Come on. Happy to accept. John Jason Paterka is happy to accept, and that's the only player we had to re-sign. So that's it. That's all we got. Oh, that guy too. That person too. Heidi Laxonen. Laxonen? I don't know how you say that. Okay. We have 45 contracts. Sorry, we have 5 contracts that we can sign. Let's see who's available. Mika Zibanejad, just like I expected. Johnny Gaudreau is available, but even better. Oh my God. I didn't know he'd be available. Philip Forsberg is available. Claude Giroux is also available if we want to go older. He's a very good player. Philip Forsberg, though. Only 21 goals. I mean, like, our guys did better than that last year. I mean, he did miss some time due to injury, 65 points. I don't know. We'll butcher. Let's just go first through here. See who's available, who might be any good. Maybe potentially. That's a UFA. Oh, Jesse Puljujärvi is a UFA. Okay, well, we're gonna offer him a little rehab contract at $8.25 million. Just see how he is. Might as well pick him up. Got to play smart. Got to play shrewd. And that's it. That's the only, this guy, Ferraro, but he's an RFA. Barbashev is 26. He's not going to grow. I do want to see goalies. Yeah, nobody's young. Stuart Skinner is oh wow, they just gave up on Stuart Skinner like that? Huh. They were trying to trade him to me last year. Jake Ottinger as well. Wow, really? It was Edmonton, right? Yeah, they were trying to trade Stuart Skinner, and they're just going to let him walk for nothing? Huh. Unfortunately, I don't think I can even sign him. So now the problem is, do we try and get Forsberg or Gaudreau, one of those two, or do we run it back with the same team? Or actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't do my due diligence. Apologize. I also need to look at right wingers because we might want to upgrade on the right. Okay, not going to look at any more right wingers. Do we potentially get rid of Schwartz for Gaudreau or Forsberg? Both of whom are very good players. Forsberg's a little cheaper. Man, I don't know. I just can't do it. I just can't pull the trigger. Hoffman, Engvall, Innis, Burakovsky. I just don't see the need to pull the trigger like that. We do need a fourth line left winger though, or another depth guy. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Maybe 2 years for Claude Giroux to come in here and just wreck shit until he's 36. We have the. Hold on a second. Let me bust out the calculator. Okay, to fit under the cap, under our internal cap, at our current team cap hit, we have $7.13 million in cap space. So yeah, that's not enough to sign any of these guys. That leaves us down here in Nikita Gusev, Marcus Sorensen, Joe Pavelski territory. And I don't think that's territory we want to explore personally. I would be interested in, instead of going out and getting this big Kessel, or not Kessel, we already had Kessel, getting this big Forsberg or Gaudreau contract, 2 years for Giroux at 8.25 or 8.3 or whatever. We go and trade Garland, so we have that extra $2 million in cap space. Then we go out here, offer Giroux like something like 8.25 or 8.3, probably 8.3 something, just to get him there for 2 years. And then that means at the end of next year we have Giroux, Hamilton, and Schwartz all up at the same time, which allows us to have 2 years to try and figure out what the team is going to be like, see what they are, and then the kind of elder statesmen that we brought in, the kind of leadership positions, which Giroux would fill because he is a center and a left winger. So if we need him, I don't think he's an 84 or a 94 overall, but I do think he will be good. And so we could bring him in. He can play center, he can play wing, and he can fill out our roster in a really good way, I think, and as a leadership role too. And he's 34. He's been around the block a few times. Last year with the Flyers, right? Yeah, still with the Flyers, he had, what is that? I can't even, 88 points. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And then at the end of this 2-year run with these three veteran free agency signings, we can evaluate, we can reevaluate, decide to bring one or two of them back maybe on shorter term deals. Or I guess Schwartz and Hamilton aren't that old, but they might be. I don't know, actually. I don't think that they're that. I think they're early 30s, so maybe. But we can reevaluate, decide whether to bring them back, decide whether to let them go, decide what the team needs, what the team really needs to try and like get ourselves over the hump. I think that's good. I think that's a good one. And bring on Giroux, make him like an alternate captain, make him a leadership role. I think this is a good idea, and that's all that matters. So let's find a trade for Connor Garland, who will offer us, or who will give us, right? Connor Garland gives us, he's a right winger. Let me come down here. He's 2.2. Yeah, which gives us $9.33 million to work with, which actually does give us enough to try and sign one of those other guys, but I'm just not sold. And we do want to get rid of Garland, not Fisher, correct? Yeah, we want to get rid of Garland, not Fisher. Okay, even though he is a little bit more versatile, but that's fine. I'm finding trade. My God. Okay, proposed trade. I'm having a bad day fighting EA over here. Right wingers. Garland. Who wants him? Calgary is interested. Columbus. Oh, and Columbus kind of needs players. They were very good last year. They went to the Stanley Cup final. I don't know who they lost, but they went to the Stanley Cup final. Let's get this Anaheim third and see if that does it, and just call it a day. Trade rejected. It's the table value on the table is too far off. I don't want to trade like one of our thirds. I'm kind of bundling thirds. I might trade them for a second or something. They do want Tendek or Prosvetov. You're not getting Prosvetov. You can. You can't have Reed. Reed's the goalie I just drafted, not the Russian guy, like I said. Igor Alexeyev is the Eastern Bloc. He's not Russian. He plays in Kazakhstan, but he's... Well, it doesn't say where he's from. Okay, interesting. Weird. Who else do we have? I mean, skaters matching block. We probably have a ton of, like, no-name guys. Bo Bennett. I'm going to keep Bo Bennett. He's pretty good depth. Boston Krause, Igor Lyubushkin. We'll just move on. Nobody there. Nothing coming from that. Dallas. Dallas is interested in giving up their third. Let's just try and get their third. Trade rejected. Table value on the table is too far off. Maybe we're just not going to get a third for Connor Garland. In which case, it's not the worst thing in the world. We could go back. That's the thing. If we trade him to the Eastern Conference, I mean, he's out. You know, we don't have to worry about like him coming back and biting us if we're playing. If he's out in New Jersey, he might not like me anymore after that. Let's try this. It's just too far off. We're not going to get a third for him, but we can get a. We can try for a 4th and a 6th from New Jersey. Trade accepted. There we go. Connor Garland, thank you for your service. I really appreciate it. You were a great soldier. You were good for this team. What team cap it? Hold on. What is our? I just traded $2 million and only got $1 million in cap hit relief. No, team cap hit 70. Yeah, wasn't it? Huh. Either way, that still gives us enough to sign Claude Giroux. So, especially when you send people down and two-way contracts and whatnot, right? I don't know. All right, whatever. We're signing him. We're going after Giroux. And we are going to offer him a contract for 2 years. Pittsburgh is also interested, which means we are going to have to bump him up. We're going to offer him $8.3 million. And just hope he comes. He'll get back to us later. If not him, then I guess we just traded Connor Garland for a 4th and a 6th. It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and advance the day here. No, I'm not trading. No, stop that. Advanced day, come on. No, I'm not giving you Bro Perk for a 3rd. Okay, whatever. Yesy Puljujärvi accepts our offer. That's awesome, because I think he could be a nice little rehab project. Claude Giroux is an Arizona Coyote. No, I'm not giving you... God, guys, come on. That's awesome. That's just what the team needed, I think. That's a nice shot in the arm. A nice, versatile player who's a veteran, who's been around the league. He's a great player, 34 years old, and just a... I mean, what? He put up 88 points last year. That's an awesome support system. Especially now, an awesome support system for Clayton Keller, especially as the players who were there when he came up on the team, as they start to disappear. We lost Kessel, we lost Dvorak, just in recent years, not necessarily after the season, but you know what I mean. No, stop! I'm not giving you a 2nd for Alex Chiasson. Jesus. All right, come on. No, Jordan Stahl, no. None of these are ever any good. These trades they make. Adam Henrique and Jeff Skinner for Victor Soderstrom. No. I do have a lot of cap space, but that's because of I'm like $9 million under. Oh, I forgot. I always forget that. God, I'm so dumb. Why do I always forget about the stupid seat upgrade? Whatever. People don't care about your seats if you're winning. I'm not trading. I'm not getting Jeff Skinner. Stop it, Anaheim. Stop it. Bad Anaheim. Vladimir Sobotka. The boat, baby. No, we're not getting him. David Krejci, Michael Dahl. No. I don't care. No. Is there really I just don't want. No. Stop. No wants. No surplus. Thank you. Yeah, they still try and trade for my players, my picks. Why would I give up a 2nd and a 3rd and a player to have 2 3rds? Why is that a trade the game would make? A 2-2nd or a 2nd, a 3rd for 2 3rds? Who is B. Ryan? Isn't that? I mean, that's just one name, right? I mean, his name's Brian, right? Am I wrong? Okay, no. I'll see myself out. God, come on. All right, whatever. This doesn't matter anyway. I'm not signing anybody. I'm just going to skip past all this shit. All right, our new owner goals are profit-based, and then build a new parking lot, and then team store needs to be upgraded. That's not that bad. All right, here's the important thing. Here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see our captains and whatnot. Here we go. Okay, Claude Giroux did get his number, right? He's number 28, correct? I'm looking it up now. Yeah, he's number 28. So he got his number. Barrett Hayton was 29 before. What we're actually going to do And Victor Olofsson will have to just understand this. I'm sorry, Vicky O, but this is important. OEL and Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux is an A. He's getting an A. If it were real life, it would be... Can't you name 4? You can name a captain and 3 alternate captains or something like that. So yeah, we're having Claude Giroux and Vicky O switch back and forth. The rest of the team seems all good. We got our goalie situation. I mean, we're a pretty damn good team. Let's just check these lines, and then we'll call it a day, and we'll get right into next video. We'll get right into the preseason and the season. Probably try and go to Christmas. So we got Olofsson, Keller, Grayanov, Schwartz, Giroux, Rupp, Hayton, Lawton, Fisher, Kraus, Cizikas, Bracco, and then the classic, the hits, baby. I think this is how we ran them last year, wasn't it? It was, it was OEL Ryan Murray, wasn't it? Am I wrong? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was OEL Ryan Murray, Jacob Chikrin, Dougie Hamilton. Actually, how many minutes does it have, like, minutes? Time on ice per game? Yeah, it was 22 minutes. Is that about what OEL had? Hold on, I'm trying to do 26. Ryan Murray was playing 21. Jacob Chikrin was probably playing 20. No, okay. I don't know. I don't actually know what that means. Whatever. We're going to put Dougie Hamilton back with OEL. And then we got Madison Bowie and Liobushkin. We also have... that's going to be an issue. Soderstrom can't be on the NHL roster. He's got to go down so he can just avoid waivers. Our guys for the NHL extras are going to be... it's going to be Jake Dotchin, Kevin Gravel again. Or Kevin Gravel, Jake Dotchin. It's going to be Jake Dotchin, I think. And then up front, this is the problem. Oh, I should see who's left. On the free agency market, I should check to see who's left because we might need another. Like 878 type guy. I mean, we'll see how good Puljujärvi is. It says he's a third line forward. We'll see about that. So I'm going to fix that right now. I'm going to go to the roster moves, and we're just going to get that sorted because we're not doing... It does not... Oh, that's morale. It doesn't really matter. We're going to put down Soderstrom, and we want to bring up... Bring up Bo Bennett. Do we want Bo Bennett? I kind of want a guy who can play center. We'll see the free agency market because we have a couple. Our team cap hit is exactly $79 million. See, that's pretty good. We're gonna bring up Jake Dotchin, and we're gonna send down Soderstrom, and then we're gonna go look on the market for. We're just gonna do best lines because it doesn't matter. We haven't fixed the lines anyway. And then we set our captains, right? It's still, oh fuck, now it's, no, there they are. Okay, they just changed positions for some reason, right? Oh wait, it did it, didn't it? It did the, no, it didn't. I thought it brought up a bunch of like random players. All right, we are done. Let's go check free agency just to see who's available because good players always slip through. And they can be had for pretty cheap. Lucas Hayek, he's an RFA. These guys are RFAs. I want a forward. I want a center who can play some sort of wing. Curtis Lazar is not a bad choice as that guy, but I'm not paying a guy to do that for more than $1 million. Let's see the overalls here. Sam Gagne, that's an interesting one. Joe Thornton. Rim Pitlick. Does Tyler have a brother? I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's news to me. Baudin, Quinville. I think we got to get Quinville. I don't know why. he's not that like good at anything, but these guys are just going to be... He's cheap. He's cheap. Let's just get Quenneville or Baudin. Jean-Christophe Baudin. Oh, yeah, we're getting... Whoa. Okay, hold on. We lost it. There we go. We want... Okay, that's weird. Why does it, when I press the button... Okay, there we go. It when you pull him up, it's weird. Okay. So he's bad at shot blocking, but he's very good at face-offs and defensive awareness. That does it for me. We just want somebody who's not a liability. Yeah, Quenneville's good because of his physical attributes. Baudin can't skate worth a damn, though. Did you see that? All right, and plus he's an RFA at the end of this. Yeah, let's just go get Baudin to be our last forward. Yeah, so that should do it. That's gonna be it for this episode, and I will be back next week. I think this one kind of ran maybe a little longer than what I was wanting to do, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna try and get through, if not the full season, half the season, maybe the trade deadline. We'll see. But I want to thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the patience. I know I've had the last episode or the week episode before that kind of came out late. It was the episode before that. So whatever. Thank you. If you like this, feel free to subscribe or whatever. I try and do one of these every single Friday. And I want to kind of expand this in the future to be like what it says. I mean, it's Franchise Friday, but I want it to maybe in the summer, we'll maybe do some summer sports. That's all I'm saying. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I've been Kaka. You have a great day and take care.